Our final school feature today is the UND Greyhounds, which finished the 2019 campaign with a 9-2 record. They earned a bid to the NCAA Division II playoffs, earned another GLVC championship this past spring. UND's compiled 57-5 record in GLVC play since the league has been sponsoring the sport since 2012. It has also garnered NCAA Division II playoff bids in 6 of its last 7 seasons. The Greyhounds have been picked to win the GLVC championship, which would be the first in a traditional fall season under the watch of third-year head coach Chris Keevers. In the second of a matter of 7 months, he's joined today by redshirt-senior quarterback Bryce Stancombe and redshirt-senior defensive lineman Alec Patch. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us today. Coach, congratulations on the spring championship and GLVC Coach of the Year distinction. Give us a few opening comments on the Greyhounds and what to expect this year.
We're going to be a physical team. We're going to have both sides, on the line of scrimmage, our offensive line, our defensive line are grown men. They're a lot of returning starters, multiple year starters. So we think we're going to be strong up front. We think we'll be able to run the ball. We think we'll be able to stop the run. And when you do that, it sets up a lot of other things for your offense and defense. So when you look at our strengths, it's our offensive line and defensive line, and we got a pretty good quarterback that can throw it. He threw for almost 900 yards and 10 touchdowns and 0 interceptions in the spring season.
Coach, thank you. 9 of your 18 starters are from the offensive side of the ball. You'll get back decorated Al McKellar in the backfield after he sat out this spring, along with Bryce, who is returning for a rare 7th season, as well as players like Toriano Clinton in the backfield as Davion Bell at the wideout position. Give us a further outlook on the offense this season.
I'm excited about our offense. We've had some guys get banged up in the spring, and we'll miss some of the receivers. But I think we've got some young guys who are going to be really good, and we went out and got a transfer receiver that's going to be really good. But Toriano Clinton is a great back. He helped us win the spring, and we're going to be able to run the ball. We've got, like I said, 4 of the 5 offensive linemen back. We got big tight end back. We feel like we're going to be able to run it, and we're going to be able to throw it, and we'll be able to score some points.
Bryce, you enter the fall season with a 19-1 touchdown to interception ratio, a 753 completion percentage, and a 186 passing efficiency rating this spring. How do you prepare for the fall with what you just did during the spring?
Me and the quarterback coach, Quinn Schaefer, we've been watching film, and like with all the other players, I'm just trying to grind in the off season, lift weights, throw when we can. So that's pretty much how we prepare.
Coach, 9 starters also return on defense, including the other guys sitting next to you who garnered all GLVC conference honors in 2019, as did Jacob Jones, who returns for his senior campaign. Give us your thoughts on the defense.
Real strong up front. We've got grown men, like I said, physical, good pass rushers, like our linebacker core, athletic, can run. Kiave Guerriere had a great spring. He's going to be an impact guy. And then in the back end, we had 2 freshmen that played all 3 games. And then we have 2 all-conference kids that are coming back. We're injured, didn't play. So we really feel like we got our secondary will be all back, and we'll be as good as we've been in the secondary in a long time.
Alec, you were the team's defensive most valuable player this year. You're the top returning pass rusher with 12 career sacks. How does the momentum carry you into the fall?
I'll just pick up where we left off. Obviously, we won the spring championship. Bigger goals than that. Take it into the fall, of course, win another GLVC championship. Then, obviously, the ultimate goal, win a national championship, and that all starts with, like I said, picking up where we left off, keep grinding through the summer, getting the guys together, 7-on-7s back in, and of course, doing the defensive line work and putting in the work we need to play the ultimate goal, win a national championship.
Thank you. Coach, share your thoughts with us on special teams. We mentioned Devion earlier, who was the GLVC Special Teams Player of the Year in the spring, but talk about who else you'll have supporting him as you head into the fall play.
We've got a couple young guys, kickoff return, a freshman and a redshirt freshman, that we think are going to be good returners. Toriano Clinton led the nation in kickoff returns as a freshman, and this will be his third season. Like our kicking game, we led the league in punting in the spring with 2 different punters. We're going to spend more time on special teams than anybody else in our league. I know that. We spend more than almost half our practice is special teams. We work on it. It's very important. It's a big part of our game. So I really see we're going to keep doing what we're doing there. We're going to take the time and get things right, and really that's a big part of us is we have impact players on the special teams, but we make impact plays.
Coach, looking at your schedule, you'll open up with a pair of non-conference games, and then the GLVC conference schedule opens and closes on the road. Give us your thoughts on the path through the season.
We don't really look at the one game. It's one game at a time. I know everybody says that it's one game at a time, but that's really truly us. We're not looking at. We're going to open up at St. X up in Chicago, and we're going to win that ball game. I mean that's from there. We just keep going. So I don't really, we got. Tiffin's going to be. They're going to be a ranked opponent. That'll be a big game at home. Ohio Dominican's a really good football team, and then you start looking at our conference. S&T, Truman, Lindenwood. I mean, our league has gotten better. Everybody. We sent 2 teams to the playoffs in 19. I mean, it's a and we beat the MIAA champ in 18. In the playoffs. So I mean, you look at our league's stronger than it's ever been. So. It's exciting. It's going to be more challenging than ever because there's better teams.
Coach, Bryce, and Alec, thank you so much for joining us on GLVCSN today, and best of luck to the Hounds this year.